there was a guy named Carl who lived in the building for a long, long time and died 1 year ago exactly to the date.
Yeah.
He was always barefoot and he was always in shorts. I saw him sitting full body, just kind of sitting there with his feet kind of crossed. But again, this was out of the corner of my eye, so I looked up and all of a sudden there's nothing there.
So Tracy said both times that she saw Carl in this part of the lobby right here.
He was over there, but the
Yeah.
first time he was over here.
At GeekSeekers, we leave no paranormal stone unturned. So it is 1 year since Carl, the spirit who is supposedly here,
Our barefooted lobby guest.
has died. So I think we need to try to talk to Carl.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of experience with Ouija boards. I've
Yeah.
not really done this too much before.
Carl, if you're here, feel free to move the thingy. Oh.
I'm a little freaked out.
I'm barely touching this thing.
I'm honestly not doing this. It's another O. Okay.
E. Should we ask it something?
I guess so. I mean, it's just kind of moving around. And I mean, it's moving around in a way so I can just barely keep up with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so not pushing it. All right. So Carl, is this you? Is this Carl, who really liked to hang around down here? Spent years down here.
Writing and sitting in chairs barefoot. Four. I would love a last name. So maybe it starts with an O.
Yeah, it keeps going back to the O. R. It's an O again.
Someone likes O.
Is it going back to the O again?
Yeah.
Is O a name? Back to O.
Maybe it's someone who can't spell. Or I was thinking it was a ghost that said, "Ooh." Of course.
I like that.
How else would you spell that?
Very funny, ghosts. You guys are cracking me up.
I don't know.
V.
I don't know what that O thing is. Yeah, it's not really doing anything.
Yeah.
It's garbly-gooky. I don't know. Does that count as a...
Counts as a 4, maybe, or
Or a goodbye?
trying to get to goodbye.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we're not really getting a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of quiet.
Yeah, the whole evening's been kind of quiet.
Inconclusive. I think we need a new game plan.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go down the hallway.
The hallway? Are you sure? It's pretty dark down there.
I'll find a torch.
A torch?
Yeah, it'll work.
All right. Sorry, you can't find a torch.
Well, it's a perfect opportunity for someone to say something. Carl, what do you think? Well, I'm done here.
Where are you gonna go?
I thought I'd take some photos in the basement.
Oh. Hey, don't forget that strobe light thing.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
All right, give me spooky. Give me spooky.
Jen? What are you doing?
Taking photos.
But you're doing a photo shoot.
Well, yeah, I'm inviting the ghost to be in the photo with me.
Well, did it work?
I don't know. We'll see.
This is a closed shoot.
Whatever.
All right. Pout. Pout, babies.
You know, hearing Heather talk, I can see why someone would be creeped out down here, but I don't really feel creeped out. Of course.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the luxury of having a film crew with her.
Right.
I mean, I won't build a summer home or anything, but the trees are quite lovely.
Well, but you bring a film crew with you at wherever you go, right, Jen?
I don't know what you've heard, but yes.
I'm not getting anything.
It's pretty consistent.
Pretty steady 2 right there.
Well, now I'm up to 3.
Steady get steady 3 now?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you keep going that direction and see what happens?
Into my arms.
You think that's where it's coming from?
God, that would be really creepy if it just went right on my head.
That's right. It turns out it's a spook posing as Halloween decoration.
You got anything to say? It's really, I mean, maybe it's the light.
It could be. Let's check that out. Yeah, I'm getting readings now, and it's not the light.
You know, my camera's acting funny.
It was being weird on 8 before too, on the 8th floor. This is the weird spot right here. We're in the Malloy basement. But you can tell us your name, why you're here. We are eager to hear from you. Have you ever seen Gamers 2: Darkness Rising? It's pretty good. You should catch it. The light's blinking now. Is that you doing that? I'll definitely be interested if you could make the 4th light blink.
There are 4 lights. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Come on, you gotta be a Next Generation fan. You gotta have 4 lights. Okay, well. What's your favorite scary movie?
The ones that really get me are the ones with all the anticipation anxiety. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't like gore.
Right.
But so
right.
that's why, like Paranormal Activity. Yeah, because there's no lead-in with music, so you don't know if something's coming or not. So the
Right.
entire time, I'm on the edge of my seat.
I think part of the secret of those movies is that they're not paced exactly like a regular horror movie, and there's not the music cues, and there's so those are interesting.
Yeah.
I have a real fondness for Poltergeist.
Yes. definitely a good one. Some of the Cthulhu RPG games that I've played, I just remember being completely freaked out over some of the scenarios, and it didn't take a lot of description. It would be like you're standing outside and you hear a pop. It's like, oh my gosh, burn it down.
Right. When I was a kid, I was playing D&D. I was probably I'd been playing for a while, maybe a year or two, and I was taking a bunch of kids. I was the DM, and a bunch of kids that I didn't usually game with. Were all playing. We were playing Tomb of Horrors, and one of the kids in the middle of the adventure just like turns to the other kids and he says, I'm really kind of scared, right? Because they're creeping along in this dungeon full of monsters and traps, right? But he said that, and I could tell he was being sincere, and it was like something clicked in my head, and I was like, okay, I really get this now. I really get why this is such a cool hobby, because I'm evoking real emotion here, right? It's not just a game. There's story here.
Yeah.
It was something I'll never forget. So if any of you would like to chime in about role-playing games or horror movies, you feel free. All right, hang on.
That is weird.